Kicking off the action tonight is a showdown in the lightweight division between Jared Dumond and Broderick Rene. Hailing from the surging gym Niagara Top Team, Jared Dumond looks to follow in the steps of his teammates and pick up the win tonight. With all his wins inside the distance, Dumond looks to keep that track record going tonight in Burlington. In his way is a BTC fight veteran, Broderick Rene. Though he hasn't picked up a win inside the cage, he has the heart to take the battle to anyone and has been within reach of victory in both of his pro bouts. Taking this battle on short notice, he looks to put his foot down and take out Niagara Top Team's latest prospect. This is our first fight of the night, a lightweight battle between Jared Dumond and Broderick Rene.
We look at the tail of the tape here for our opening bout here at BTC 15 Homecoming. Dumond 3 years older and has a 3-inch reach advantage. Everything else virtually identical. So we are set for BTC 15 Homecoming to get this underway. Let's throw up to our ring announcer, Mr. Keith Earls.
All right, fight fans, this next fight is brought to you by Techniques Fightwear, the art in martial arts. And first, hailing from the blue corner, stands a striker at a height of 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighed in at 155 pounds, with all wins coming inside the distance, representing ProFit MMA and fighting out of 6 nations, Ontario, Broderick, the poster boy, Rene. And his opponent, hailing from the red corner, stands a freestyle mixed martial artist at a height of 6 foot tall and weighed in 154 pounds, representing Niagara Top Team and fighting out of Manitoulin Island, Ontario, making his professional debut, Jared the Sheriff Dumond. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Graham Betts.
Fight hard, fight fair, pay my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. You've already touched gloves, so return to your quarters, gentlemen.
No touch of gloves there from Dumond. Already the mental war game going on.
They shook hands already. I expect Broderick to come out like a ball of fire here, taking this fight very short notice. I think he's going to want to try and get this done as early as possible.
Well, we are set here for our opening bout in the lightweight division, Broderick Rene and Jared Dumond, and that's exactly what Broderick Rene does. He's come out with a can of gas on fire.
Big overhand right there. He landed on Jared. Nice head kick by Broderick.
Well, we saw Broderick Rene kind of come out like that in his BTC and Pro MMA debut back at BTC 10 out in Vancouver last summer.
Yeah, that seems to be a style. He comes out super aggressive, puts it on you right away. But this is what Jared needs to do. He needs to stay long, use his length. He's a bigger guy, taller guy. Keep him at distance.
And you can just see the size discrepancy as Dumond lands a strike and shoots in for the takedown.
Use that right hand right into the body lock. Broderick's got to let go of that head. He's going to get taken. Oh, good balance there. Defense kind of helped a bit.
Yeah, good work by Rene. And a good knee there from Dumond right up. And that may have hurt Rene, brought Rene down to his knees.
He's got to let go of that front headlock and turn into him. He lost it now. But Broderick's got to do the turn into his right, into Dumond.
And Dumond showcasing that high-level wrestling that you learn out at Niagara Top Team.
Yeah, now he's weaving the leg here. He's going to just hip ride and just make Broderick really tired. Carry. This is a very smart game plan by Dumond, especially with Rene taking the fight at short notice. Really wear him down in this early stage and try to zap his energy.
Yeah, Rene did have to cut a lot of weight and did weigh in at 155 pounds even. So you give Rene a lot of credit for that. Now it's time for Dumond to go to work with some ground and pound.
This is a body lock here they work all the time at Niagara Top Team here. They just use this. They exactly right there, that leg ride here. They just he's got that choke in.
Got the one hook, the one arm under the throat there of Rene.
He can finish this with one arm. Obviously more difficult, but if he uses his head,
It's very tough to finish with one arm.
Broderick's got to fight those hands. He's not fighting his hands, and that's under the chin. So if Jared pulls that left hand out and adjusts, he can finish this fight. Broderick's got to worry about that right hand rather than the left right now. I know he's punching his way in here, but at any moment, this could be sunk in deep and finished.
And there's a lot of time to work as well here for Dumond, and nearly got it, still fighting his way out of this position, and finally Dumond brings Rene down.
It's under the chin deep. Jared can finish this here if he cinches up that choke. Broderick's doing a good job of, he's punching his way, not the traditional way to escape, but it's working for him. He's got to attack the right hand of Jared to get his hand off of his neck. Oh, this is, again, dangerous. It's in.
Yes, the choke is there, but credit to Rene showing some good submission defense. Unorthodox with the punching, but now that choke may be in.
That's in deep. This fight's going to be over.
Rene trying to fight, but he's forced to tap as Jared Dumond with another patented Niagara top team performance gets a first-round finish here in his pro MMA debut.
Flawless victory really there. Got the takedown, took the back. Rene fought it off for a while, did a good job, tried to gut it out, but Jared was on it and just kept going until he was sunk in, and once that was in there deep, there was no getting out of that.
It was that size and length and overall just wrestling technique discrepancy that Jared Dumond had against Broderick Rene. Credit to Broderick for taking this fight on about 3 or 4 days' notice here, cutting all that weight to get Jared on this card as well.
Yes.
Just give him credit for that, and fought as hard as he could, but when you fight a guy from NTT, you know that wrestling's going to come into effect, and that wrestling's blended so well with the submission-style fighting here. And big hug from Anthony Romero, another lightweight on the rise in things in the Canadian MMA scene.
He's training with the best, and he's becoming the best himself, and this is a great start here for Jared Dumond with his professional career.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 59 seconds of round number 1, your referee has called a halt to the action. For your winner, by rear naked choke, Jared the Sheriff Dumond!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Jared Dumond. Jared, first of all, how does it feel to be a professional mixed martial artist now?
All I can say is about goddamn time. We've been at this a long time. Year and a half off since my last fight, and finally getting the chance to fight in Canada for the first time. A lot of emotion tonight. Like, I'm truly blessed. Thanks for coming out, Burlington.
Opponent changed last minute. Broderick Rene stepped up. Did that play a factor at all? And is this how you thought the fight would play out?
Nothing changed. Nothing changed. We stuck to the game plan. I have a great group of guys that I train with. I'm just very thankful for how tonight played out. And we'll enjoy tonight. We'll get right back to work.
Speaking of that, you're off to a great start. 1-0, undefeated professional mixed martial artist. How quick do you want to get back in here? Is there anybody particular you want to fight?
Hey, listen. LJ. You backed out against Luke Roberts in November in the St. Catharines show. You backed out against me for this show. Let's make it happen August in your hometown of Brampton.
I like that call-out. I like that fight. Anybody you want to thank before we get out here?
I want to give a big thank you to my team, Matthew Marcantoni, Chris Prickett, Anthony Romero, all my training partners, and a big thank you to my #1 supporters. I want to thank my Uncle Frank, my Aunt Karen, and my 2 little cousins, Tristan and Francesca. You guys are the greatest. I love you, and I can't wait to see you after I get out of here.
Congratulations on your first win. I look forward to seeing the future. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jared Dumond.
Impressive work as the Sheriff is now roaming the lightweight division as Jared Dumond gets the win in his professional mixed martial arts debut, moving to 1-0 with a first-round rear naked choke finish here at BTC 15. And this is the fight ending sequence. Josh, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, that body lock here, that takedown, he just kept riding on Rene. Here's the finish here with the choke. That's in deep already. All it is just cinching the hands up. But here's where Broderick should be fighting the hands. That's the #1 thing, especially when it's under the chin already. And here's just the finish, cinching it up. See Jared using his head, pressing against Rene's, and there's the tap.
Very impressive once again from Jared Dumond, but we move on here at BTC 15, and let's get that set up with our ring announcer, Keith Earls.